What is going on, guys? Nathan here with a Smite gameplay commentary. Here playing as Emir, and this gameplay is going to start out at level 10, which is about when we start team fighting, which is pretty much a lot of the action in Smite. You know, early game is kind of the same thing, it's just kind of a lot of bullying in each lane, and so I just figured I would skip ahead, and I do pretty well as Emir, who is my favorite hero in Smite at the moment. I've always kind of been a fan of tanky heroes, and Emir, I have found his abilities are frigging amazing for a tank. He is the perfect support tank because he has lots of stuns, and I have found that he is just so good. But anyway, so this video was requested by a few subscribers actually, who wanted to see some Smite, and I actually felt obliged to bring this video because Smite I have played in the past, and I actually did enjoy it, and the reason I actually quit in the past was because it just got kind of boring, but you know, just returning back to it is kind of a breath of fresh air, you know, just that kind of new game feel, like I'm gonna try something new, learn a new character, stuff like that, and yeah, like I said, I'm liking Emir so far, and he's just really good. But today in this video, I'd like to discuss the differences that I'm observing between Smite and League of Legends. After playing both of them for a somewhat decent amount of time, I'm like level 10 in League of Legends, and I've played around 5 matches in Smite, like not total, but just returning. I'm like level 10 or something in Smite overall, but most of that was accomplished in like the past when I was playing my first version, I suppose, of Smite. So the first thing that I've noticed in Smite is that jungling is a lot more effective, and this is mostly because of the third-person camera. In League, you can watch your character and you can see him from all directions, but in Smite, it is actually like you have to watch behind you a lot, especially when going for risky tower plays. Those jungles can just be ridiculous, and Loki, you know, while he's squishy, he is pretty much the best jungler in the game. He has the, you know, the best surprise damage, and he can be super effective when somebody good is playing him. Now, you know, you gotta make that excuse, well, if anyone good is playing any character, then they're gonna be good, but Loki is seriously exceptional, because, you know, people just don't see him coming, or any jungles really, they just don't see him coming. So that's what I kind of noticed, you know, jungles are just a lot more effective, and I'm guessing a lot more fun, because, you know, you can whip out all that surprise damage, your enemy doesn't even see you, because in League, if you pop out from a bush or something, and you become known to the enemy, they know that right away. But in Smite, if they're not looking at you, then they might still be, like, attacking the creep or something, and you can just do so much damage. So that's the first difference I've definitely noticed between Smite and League. Now, second, I've noticed that the pace of game in Smite seems to be a lot faster. The characters seem to progress more rapidly, like level ups come, you know, a lot faster, and you can buy stuff a lot faster. It seems as if the gold regeneration, or I don't even know, like you earn gold a lot faster, which leads to shorter matches overall. And you know, at its peak, you know, the peak of team fighting, the pace of gameplay is so fast. Now, compared to League, I mean, when you're team fighting in League, the high action moments are probably faster than Smite, but on average, I would say that Smite is a faster game, and this leads to one of the other differences that I've noticed, is that Smite, because of its pace and its third-person camera, it seems like Smite is less strategic than League, but not in a bad way. League seems to be more of a think one step ahead of the enemy than Smite, because you have more, you basically, because of the isometric camera, you have the ability to view all aspects of how the match is going, and because of that, you naturally can plan out more attacks or defenses and stuff like that, whereas Smite, the only way to see what's going on is through the minimap, and, you know, that's always a good indicator of what's going on, but at the same time, it's kind of just, what I've felt so far is that you kind of just go from one enemy to the other, you know, you kind of just, get a kill here, get a kill there, destroy a tower. It's just kind of you're only planning, you know, one step ahead, while in League you might be planning, you know, 3 steps ahead or something like that. But that also leads to Smite's advantage over League in that it is a lot more fun, in that most of Smite's abilities are in skill shots. Like, because of the third-person camera, you can't just click on an enemy and expect your character to hit that every time. In Smite, everything is a skill shot. If you don't aim, you won't hit your abilities, and that is good in making the game a lot more fun and a lot more skill oriented. When people whip out their abilities, 1, 2, 3, that's got to take a lot more skill to land all 3 of those than just, oh, I'm gonna click on the enemy and then use my abilities, and then, just expect to get the kill in League. So a final difference that I've noticed is that Smite seems a lot more unpredictable in how damage gets flung either way. Team fights seem to be very unpredictable in who will come out ahead, because what I've noticed is that, you might start out just pounding a team and they're getting to low health, and then maybe one person would whip out their ult, and then all of a sudden you'd be at low health and somebody on your team might be dead. This might just be me and my experiences so far, but I just found that Smite is just a little bit more unpredictable in how team fights will go, and how the damage is flung and all of that stuff. And that's really the major differences I've noticed in Smite so far, and I think here is about where I will stop talking. I'm going to leave the rest of the gameplay up just because I think it's too good to waste, especially that really late fighting, when 2 or 3 teammates are at level 20, you just get a lot of abilities whipped out really fast, so that's always a fun part of the match. So feel free to click away, I wouldn't blame you, but for those of you who want to see some, a mere gameplay, then you can keep watching if you would like. So if you guys enjoyed the video, then feel free to leave a rating on it, it is always appreciated, and if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you guys later.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. The heat bears down upon you. The heat bears down upon you. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Forward, my orders! Careful! has been slain. Been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower. An ally has been slain. Careful! An enemy has been slain. Slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain. Enemy has been An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your left tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. I will not let you fall. enemy has been slain. Thanks! Your team has destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix. An enemy has been slain. Retreat! An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. An enemy has left the game. An enemy has been slain. I will not let them fall. An enemy has left the game. Good game. Good game.